It's time to motivate, educate, and entertain with the Mo You Know. Our 15 minutes of fame starts now.
Mo, and I am here today with Mr. Ruben Garcia and Miss Kendra Conyers. Hey, y'all.
Hey. What's up?
So I just want to first of all say thank you again for being my guest on the Mo You Know podcast, my first real episode.
That's what I'm talking about.
Kendra's making history again today.
And congratulations.
Thank you so much. Y'all, I just want to tell y'all how impressed I am with the both of you. But I'm going to start with Kendra since I met her first. And ladies go. We always let ladies go first, right? So Kendra is a realtor first of all, right?
Yes.
So I know that, but I'm just making sure that I don't say nothing wrong. And you also do something special with the young ladies. Let's talk about that for a little while. Then we can go back to the realtor thing, but I really love what you're doing with the young ladies. So tell us a little bit more about Girls of Grace.
Okay, well, I'm the founder of Girls of Grace Foundation. So we mentor at-risk teens in between the ages of 13 and 19. So we do bi-weekly classes. I built out a curriculum for them: communication, self-esteem, self-worth. And then we're having our first team conference July 17th through the 19th. So it'll be a 3-day event. So we're excited about that. We also do pop-up scholarships in August for our high school seniors. So yeah, we're just going and building.
And this started, you didn't start this in Fayetteville, right? You started it and brought it back.
Yeah, I started in Atlanta where I was living, and so we have a chapter in Atlanta. So when I moved, we did a chapter in Fayetteville. So we have 2 chapters. Then we're going to open up Charlotte and Virginia Beach for our next 2 chapters by the end of the year.
That is amazing. That is so amazing. Because I'm so glad that you brought it back to Fayetteville. Because I know I'm not going to go too deep into the conversation that we already had. But I do, look, like I said, the Mo You Know, I do know some things. But just tell us a little bit more about that. I didn't want to go into it, but I think it's very important that you do let our listeners know why you brought it back to Fayetteville.
Well, I know, first of all, I'm from here. I grew up here. So after leaving and, spending time in Los Angeles, Atlanta, it's really placed on my heart that the girls here needed the guidance, because I was a troubled teen. And I went through a lot of stuff. People don't know I've been arrested 3 times. I've had a lot of stuff.
I'm like, wait a minute,
And so, like, for me to have a transformation in life, it's like I can't reach back and grab the 13 or 14-year-old me, but if I can grab someone's niece, their daughter, their grandchild, I feel like I've done my part in, the world. So.
Okay. And how did you meet this guy? What is going on here?
Actually, Facebook, Diana Potts.
Yes.
She tagged Ruben when I posted the status. I'm like, I need a business coach, a financial coach, and yeah. So she tagged Ruben, and so I met Ruben. He was so awesome. Like, our first conversation, I'm like, oh my God, yes, this is it.
And shout out to Diana Potts. We are here at the Center for Emerging Business. Yes. So big thank you to Diana for letting us use her space, and she will let anybody use her space for a fee. But we'll talk about that a little bit later too.
Yep.
So Ruben, what do you do?
You just guess every
nice
single
t-shirts.
day.
You just sell t-shirts?
Oh yeah, we do sell t-shirts. Absolutely, we sell t-shirts. No, so what I do is I help business owners. Majority of the business owners I work with are real estate agents, and I help them create motivated real estate agents help them create multiple 6 or even 7-figure incomes.
Okay, and I know that you're Kendra's coach. I saw that on Facebook. Facebook tells us everything, y'all. If we just pay attention to Facebook, you can really find everything that you need. And I'm glad you said motivated, because there are so many people who are not motivated. Because as you guys know, I run a nonprofit organization too, where I help homeless veterans. And a lot of the calls and inquiries I get, I'm like, okay, you just gotta, and I know it's easy to say, oh, you just gotta do this, you just gotta do this, but really it is that easy. All you have to do is apply for this, follow up with this, and you just gotta be, and I don't wanna offend anybody, but you just kinda gotta manage life a little bit better and make better decisions and do the things that you really need to do. Because I'm not sure if there's a instruction book on life, is there? Because I need to buy it, because there's no instruction book on life.
No, that's why people are making billions by selling information on what life should look like. But no, I think it's important, right? Because even our first conversation, I wanted to know why real estate, right? Because she's not just letting down herself if she doesn't reach her goal, right?
Right.
She's letting down nonprofits. She's letting down her vision. She's letting down her future. But how am I even to know what that is if we don't have that conversation first? So motivation does come, but you have to be reminded of why you're even doing this to fuel the motivation.
Yeah.
So.
And it can't always be about the money. I know a lot of times people be like, "Oh, I want to make 6, 7, 8 figures," and I think we all do. But I'm like you said, the why. And even my son, that's my why. Even though I'm like, okay, sometimes I feel like I could do more if I don't want to say I didn't have him, but I know that I have him now, and I gotta do more,
Of course.
and be more, right?
Yeah. And it wasn't until our third session that Ruben got into numbers, like, what do you want to make? Before it was all like, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Knocking that out and figuring out what that is, and obviously building out the calendar and stuff. But it's not, and it's something that we may have even talked about. It's not so much about the money; it's what good the money can do.
Right.
And there's a lot of good money can do. So there is a focus on the monetary side of it. We are in business,
Right.
But there's a lot of good things that money can do, though. It not just affect our lives, but make a larger impact for nonprofits and the community.
Yes, and like I said earlier, I have this whole nonprofit helping to end homelessness, and I always tell people there's no shortage of houses. I'm like, there's realtors every day that'll sell you a house. And there's property managers who will rent you a house, but you gotta have good credit. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I just don't want to be just saying things that's not true.
Yeah.
You gotta have good credit, right?
Well, I mean, unless you can do loan fraud.
Loan fraud? Oh.
No.
God, it was a joke.
That was a bad joke.
I'm like, wait, what?
I mess around a lot.
Okay, yeah, that's cool, but you gotta have good credit.
Yeah,
I know even with the VA HUD badge program, I've known people who worked with veterans who've gotten approved, but their credit was bad. So, and I saw a post the other day where somebody tagged you in something that was telling everybody how great you are, and I loved it.
True that.
And you help people fix their credit?
Yes. Because I realized a lot of people that would come, I want to buy a house, I got money, I have the job. I'm like, oh, but sis, your credit score is not where. So it was like, I fixed my own credit, friends' credit, and all that. And so when, Chaz and I came together with Greenleaf Financials, and I was like, okay, well then, I might as well do this because it helps funnel the people instead of sending them somewhere else and they come back. I can just do it all one-stop shop,
Absolutely. And shout out to Chaz too, because that's how I originally met you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm meeting him in a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's funny how everyone's all
Right.
connected.
I tag Chaz and then you say.
I was like, yo, Chaz, what's up? Because he seemed like a cool cat, right?
Yeah,
So,
he is.
and I know he also helps veterans get their VA benefits, their disability benefits, and that's another thing. Because I'm not the expert. I'm the expert in disseminating information and connecting people. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm always going to connect you to the right people that expert. I'm not going to help wing it with you. I'm not going to shoot from my hip and then you mad at me because we got it wrong.
Right.
I'm going to send you to the expert that knows exactly what they're doing, and you have to follow their directions. You have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
So I know this morning I was coming to see Diana, and I walked in on your class. So tell us a little bit more about your Be More class.
Yeah.
There.
Did I say late when you walked in?
Huh?
I don't know if I did.
No, I was
Did
just coming in. You were like, "Hey, can I help you?"
Oh,
and I took
yeah.
pictures, and you didn't like my pictures.
Did I?
No.
Where?
When I came in, I took a couple of pictures of you.
Oh, it was on Facebook?
Yeah.
Because Facebook and Instagram is messing up today.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't even upload my own pictures.
Okay, because I'm like, Ruben's usually on it.
No, I am. And it's slightly frustrating because we're also doing a contest with this hashtag thing, and so it's not. As soon as that stuff gets up and going, I'm gonna be all over it.
Okay, because I'm like, something happened. Because
Yeah.
I was like it.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna love it.
Okay, because I'm
You
like,
skip
Ruben is
like-
he gives me he gives me comments and stickers and all that. So that's another thing. People don't jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
Right.
Find out what's really going on before you get mad at somebody for not coming, for you think they didn't come through for you or they're acting funny. Find it out. Have the conversation.
Yeah.
You have to have the conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Tell us a little bit
you're
more.
good. And one thing that we talk about is coming from curiosity. Because if you don't come from curiosity, then you're in a place where you start assuming things. But if you get curious over something, you can find the solution pretty easily. But yeah, no, that's something that we all challenge with. We have a challenge with. No, so Be More training is all about being more.
Yeah.
Right. It's there's a lot of foundational stuff that in real estate our firms talk about, and you hear other people talk about more listings, all this good stuff. But this is just a little bit more, right? Like, how can we build a business that turns into an asset, that kicks off cash, for us to have more time to do what we enjoy. Like, what does that passive income conversation activities look like? Who do you need to be? Be more. What do you need to do in order to get what you want in life, right? And we do that through this passive income conversation and be more.
Okay. And I know I saw the sign and it said the first and third Wednesday
Yep.
at 9:30.
Yep.
So do they have to register in advance?
Nope, show up.
To show up? Okay,
Yep.
y'all heard that. And what's the actual address for them to show up to?
2350 Bent Ridge. We're using the same place that Diana Potts has allowed us to use today.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And I know I'm going to sit down and Diana's going to kill me because I don't know if she likes videos and pictures. Conversation I had with her, I don't think she does, but that's one of the things that I do. I get people to like pictures and videos because I know that some people aren't, I don't want to say familiar, comfortable with it.
Right.
But as business owners, you are the face of your business. You have to be the face of your business. People have to know you. You know how you go into buildings where they have the big old pictures of the paintings of the owners and all of the people in charge.
Yeah.
That's where I want to get to.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's where y'all want to get to or
Yeah.
not, but that's what kind of my wow. Like I want my picture somewhere. I want
Yeah.
a parking space.
Yeah. Well, that's what
The little thing.
Right.
Grant Cardone says, if they don't know you, they don't flow you, right? So you have to be out there telling your story. And I mean, and we're, as human beings, we're attracted to stories. So for us to kind of hold that behind a closed door is a little ridiculous.
Yeah, and I say people, can't nobody buy anything from you that don't know you.
Yeah.
So the more you know, the more they're gonna know you, the more they're gonna know you, and the more they're gonna be able to work with you, buy from you, donate to you, whatever it is that you want the nice people to do for you, they gotta know you. And I always talk about how some of the bigger and larger nonprofits, they're getting all these donations and these sponsorships because they spend the money in marketing. It's not just, hey, I just want to keep it for the program. You do have to keep a lot of it for the program, but you also have to market your business. You have to market your business. So I just want to thank the both of you again.
Of course.
So give us some information on how people can find you.
Where we gonna find you?
How can people get in touch with you if they want to work with you?
Oh, me?
Okay.
Okay. So you can find me on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, all at Proven by Ruben. Right there, that's how you spell it, Proven by Ruben, along with the Proven by Ruben podcast. Yep, those are. Google Proven by Ruben, you got me.
Okay. And Google yourselves too and see what comes up. If nothing is coming up when you Google yourself, you definitely need to call me because we definitely have to get your digital footprint out there because that's the first thing anybody's going to do anyway is Google you.
Yeah, they will.
Hey Kendra, how can we find you?
On Facebook, I'm Kendra Conyers, which is, my regular name. And then Instagram and my fashion line is Kendra Letitia. So that's my middle name,
Okay.
Latisha. So you can find me there. I don't really do anything else besides Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
So,
You want to get into Twitter? I just got a Snapchat. We can talk about that later.
I have, I just don't log into it.
You do?
Yeah.
It's me and my son. We play with the filters. We don't really
On
do
Snapchat?
much.
Yeah, Snapchat. I still their filters and post it on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I'm seeing that more often than not.
Yeah, I know. I do a lot of screenshotting. So, guys, is there anything else that we did not cover today?
I would say that what Ruben was talking about, telling your story, that is like a very, very key factor in business. And I've always been that type of person because I have a younger following because of the girls I mentor. I tell stories because that helps them understand the underlying meaning. So I've always done it. So when I met Ruben, he was like, this is what, I see that you're already doing it. This is what you need to continue doing. Just add in the, real estate component of it. And it really is like, people are like, wow. I mean, on down to, I didn't trust this person and I seen all this. I'm like, oh my God, I went through that too. I want you to sell me a house. I'm like, just because we went through the same life, But so.
Yeah, and I'll just jump on that. Yeah, to think that you need to polish the video before it goes on or the picture before it goes on, there's no need for that. I mean, you need to tell your real story, the ups and the downs, right? Because that makes you relatable. People start getting attracted to your story. Oh my gosh, they struggle just like we do. I mean, don't think about it. Just go out there, tell your story, and you're going to attract the people you want to work with.
Yeah.
And they say done is better than perfect.
Ah,
So I want to
that's
thank you
insane.
guys again. Our 15 minutes of fame is
Whoop.
up for today, but I know you both are going to go out there and do great things.
Yeah.
And I thank you so much again for taking the time, for taking 15 minutes out of your life to sit down and talk to me so we can help more people together. So thank
You're
you
welcome.
again.
Thanks for having us. Your first podcast.
Yeah, just want to just throw that out there.
You're
You're on the
making
first
history
one.
again. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Awesome.